name is Edward Daniel and welcome to EthiVegan. Today I have the pleasure of introducing you to Paul Kerton of Hench Herbivore. Welcome, Paul. How are you?
Very good. Nice to meet you, Mr. Edwards.
Now we're here today in London Viva in Wembley, and it's a really busy event, isn't it? There's like loads of people here, lots of energy. I mean, how does it feel for you?
It's just like you're catapulted forwards 30 years. Everyone's awakens, and it's all love.
Wow!
Isn't it?
And you actually started life as a doorman, didn't you?
Yeah, I was a terrible person.
Were you? Well, not today, you're not, are you?
No, I've changed.
You've changed.
I've
but
changed.
How have you changed? And you're doing this wonderful talk this afternoon, aren't you?
Yeah.
What's that talk on?
And so I'm calling it plant-based gains. It's all about how we've been told.
The writing's already there, isn't it? Really.
What we've been told about athleticism and human nutrition is complete lies. And basically, whole foods, plants are the way forwards for sports performance and ultimate health.
Wow. And how have you come to that decision and realization? What was your epiphany?
Well, really, I did the total opposite. I ate more animal products than anyone probably that people have ever met. 500 grams of animal protein a day, 10 kilos of chicken breasts a week, 42 pints of milk a week. Then I saw the health implications of that. Then I went vegan for my health, and my training just flourished. And I had more energy, quicker recovery. I'm not half the day on the toilet.
Well, that's really important.
Win-win-win.
Now, how did you decide actually, animals, you felt this empathy, because there must have been a change you must have felt in order to become a vegan. What happened?
Well, to be honest, I went vegan for health reasons. But then researching recipes and things, I'm going on different websites, all of a sudden I've accidentally seen what we put animals through. And I was mortified, and I thought no one would want to contribute to this if they knew. And so I became vegan for health, but I'm a vegan activist because I'm trying to redress the balance of all the damage I did, in the past.
Now, spirituality is very important to you, and we've spoken of things like synchronicity and all that.
Yeah.
We contacted one another, and now we're actually meeting today. I mean, how does spirituality interact with your veganism?
It's I don't know, it's kind of one and the same. You wouldn't cause harm, we are compassionate beings, so if we are paying for animals to get murdered, like that's not in line with our higher self, that's not who we are, and we've been blinded, and so it's just an awakening.
Now, the other thing about, certainly for me, I certainly feel that, when you're following your own path and your own vision and what you're meant to, when you found your purpose, magical things just happen, don't they?
It's unreal.
It's just like things just move. How have you felt that?
People tell me that, coincidence, and I'm like, I think it's more crazy to believe these series of events are coincidence, that when it keeps happening and happening.
What examples of synchronicity are there in your experience in your life then?
Well, for one thing, I'd always done really well as a personal trainer, but one year it just got really quiet around Christmas and I'd spent out, I had no money, all of a sudden I had no clients. I wanted to start up, I needed for the first time to put myself there, so I needed branding, I needed to advertise, I needed a website, and I had my phones done, I didn't even have a phone if I got new clients. Within 24 hours of deciding, do I go as a mainstream PT, follow my head, like there's more people want a mainstream PT, or do I follow my heart and do the vegan thing? Which do I do? And I followed my heart, and within 24 hours, I had a website, I had a logo, I had a phone, they all came to me with no effort. And it's just been like that ever since.
Really? So is life effortless though? For me, certainly, I still think that life has its own challenges.
Oh, certainly.
But I presume for me, it's about our perception of how we deal with those challenges. How do you feel about that?
I don't really know. I'm just kind of in the flow, and everything just turns out for me. So I don't have really a perspective on that. There's the occasional setback. At one time, I was going to be featured on what is that really big? Not Esquire.
GQ.
Not GQ. No, it's a big American one. Anyway, but that all fell through, and I thought that was going to happen. But I've ended up on the BBC World Service speaking to 166 odd or up to 300 million people. It's all just happened for me, and Yeah, there's a little downs now and again, but it's mostly when you're on the right path, the universe conspires to help you. It does.
It does, and I certainly believe that, and I think it's amazing. And now, in terms of your talk this afternoon, what are you going to talk about?
So really, my journey, just to show that, you know, I was a meathead bodybuilder. I've got experience of what that is like. I've also got experience of what it's like as a vegan, so I can speak with authority, like what the difference is. And also what I've learned about the majority of illness, chronic disease, what we call diseases of affluence, are a choice. And it's because we're spending money on animal products instead of eating, you know, the rice and the vegetables and the fruit like they do in poor countries, where they don't get heart disease, where they don't get a lot of cancers or diabetes. You know, it's a choice, and we've got the power.
Yes, and it's great that you're here educating people and making them make kinder and more compassionate choices as well, isn't it?
Well, I'm putting back. We all have that need for contribution, so that makes me feel nice, but also I'm putting back, redressing some of the damage I did, so that feels nice to me, you know.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And I really enjoyed today's talk. Thank you very much,
Same.
Paul.
So good to meet you,
really,
Edward.
yeah, good to meet you too. And
Yeah,
you're
brother.
just, you know, it's got, you know, you look through your eyes and you've got this soul coming out there. It's really good. You know? Really enjoy that.
Thank you, I appreciate
that.
Thank
you so much. So it's bye from me.
You're welcome.
And it's bye from Paul.
Hench Herbivore, like and subscribe. Woo!
Bye. Bye. There you go.
Thank you, by the way.